Folks at home, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, and it is a beautiful Saturday morning, and I was spending my morning out on the dock fishing. And I bet you're wondering now, Cole, what are you doing in the water? Well, I was fishing off the dock, and I saw something on my bank, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I went over to it, and I was able to corral it, but not before I was able to get a little bit wet. I caught it right before it got in deep water. And I bet you are dying to know what this creature is that I have in my hands. It's very large, it's very impressive, it's super beautiful, and I think the time is now to do a grand reveal. Are you ready, Jay?
I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
You ready, buddy? Here we go. Look at the size of this turtle! This is a big old spiny softshell turtle. And she was right behind Jessica, sitting on this little grass mat. It's crazy. I just looked over, and she was just chilling there, and I was able to get over quick enough, and I kind of pinned her by these cypress knees behind her and was able to get a hold of her before she got out in the water. I've been seeing, I'm not sure if it was her or if it was her and her friends, but I've been seeing several of these big old soft shells swimming around the dock, and I've been dying to get my hands on one. And today's the day. This spiny soft shell is in the soft shell turtle family, Triomenidae, and the species name for this is Apolloni spinifera. For those of y'all that are interested and want to know the exact species that I'm holding. And this one is just truly a giant. Look how big she is. Her carapace length is probably somewhere between 17 and 18 inches, which is about max size, average max size. I think the biggest one recorded is somewhere in the 21-inch range, and that's a really, really big one. What's cool about this species is you can tell the sex of the species based on the size. If you catch one that is this big, it's 100% a female because the females are so much larger than the males. Male's carapace length is going to be somewhere between like 5 and 7 inches long maximum, maybe 9 inches long, where the females are going to reach up to the lengths of 21 inches. And this one being this big, you can tell that it's a female. These guys are super big and powerful, and you can see the claws on that turtle's foot right there. Can you see the claws? They're super sharp, and she's kind of digging into me with her back leg. I have a hold of her back leg, just trying to keep her steady and calm in the water. But they also feature a really, really long neck. As you can see, it's kind of stuck in right now, but they can reach that neck up really, really far lengths. And they have that long tubular snout. And what they'll do is when they're underwater, they'll use that long neck and tube nose, kind of like she's doing right now, and they'll stick it up as a siphon, or as a snorkel rather, so that they can breathe air and they can dip back down and go swimming. The color on these turtles, as you can see, is this olive, gray, brown, green color, kind of a mixture between the colors. And when they're younger, they'll usually have these little spots on their shell. But as they age and get bigger, it turns to like this dark modeling pattern, and it's really, really pretty. Look how pretty her eye is. Can you see her eye? Look at that beautiful little yellow eye on her. She is just so pretty. Another key feature that'll help you identify this spiny softshell turtle is, as the name implies, they have those really sharp, big spines. They're not really sharp, but they have those big spines on the front margin of their carapace. And they're pretty large, and as the turtle grows in size, those spines get even larger. And it's also pretty rough right here on the front of the carapace right here. They have just all these spines. I better watch out not to get bit. But that's also a really key feature that you can help identify this turtle from another softshell turtle species. We have two different softshell turtle species in the state. We have this spiny softshell, which we have here, and the Midland smooth softshell turtle. Now, what sort of prey do these turtles eat? They can eat a very wide range of different things. They can eat anything from a small fish or a small crustacean like a crawfish, to mollusks, to other small invertebrates like insects, and they also consume a little portion of plant matter as a part of their diet. Earlier, this species is pretty common throughout its range, and they're not under any sort of special protection because of their numbers. The only real threat to this species is nest raiders. You have like raccoons and foxes. They might raid the nest or eat the babies as they come out of the nest. But the only other threat to these turtles are anglers that might catch them as bycatch and retaliate against the turtle for eating their bait or making them hard to get off the hook. And also, people actually like to eat these turtles. So eating one of these turtles is a direct cause to the decline of the species, but overall these turtles are in great shape across their range, and if we just admire them from a safe distance and take care of them, they'll be here for many more generations to come. And with that, I think we're gonna let Jay do the release. We're gonna send this turtle back into the lake. Hopefully we'll meet again one day. And hopefully she'll stay around the dock and we keep seeing her. I really think this is one of the turtles I've been seeing swimming around out here. So I'm glad I've gotten her. And Jay, you ready to release her?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Is that your biggest softshell turtle you've ever held?
Yes, I've never held one this big. She is stunning. Cole's nice enough to let me get in the water and let her go. So let's let her free. You ready?
Let's get one more look at her before we send her off.
Whoa.
We love you. You're so pretty.
You are beautiful. All right. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, be free. Yay! That was awesome.
Look at her bubble trail.
Oh.
Look at her go. There's our girl. Bye, Jay.
Right in our backyard.
Right in our backyard.